Hello, Julie. I'm Hannah. I'm going to be your occupational therapist today. Have you ever had occupational therapy or know what occupational therapy is?
No, I do not.
So, occupational therapist is someone who helps their clients get back to their daily activities, anything that they find meaningful or purposeful. So, this includes anything they want to do, need to do, or have to do. So, first, I'm going to ask you a few questions to create an occupational profile. Are you okay if I take notes?
Yes.
Okay, so what does a typical day look like for you?
On a typical day, I go to work for a few hours, and then I come home and either do some book work for my pizza shop or do some crafts. I like to crochet and quilt, and or else I do some housework, and then I'll cook dinner for my children, and that's pretty much a typical day.
Okay. And you said you have children. How many children do you have?
I have 3 children.
Okay. And are there any areas of your day where you feel like you struggle at any activities?
Yes. I don't sleep very well.
Okay.
I also have a lot of pain in my lower back and pain in my ankle from when I broke it and had to have it put back together.
Okay. And what did you say you did for work again?
I own a pizza shop.
Okay. So you said you struggle with sleep. Any other areas of life of your day that you struggle with?
I get a lot of back pain when I'm like cleaning and that kind of stuff, standing for long periods of time. And then I have pain in my ankle because I broke it and had to have screws and plates to put it back together. So when I walk for long distances, I have struggled with that sometimes.
And you said you like to crochet and quilt. Are there any other hobbies that you like to do?
I don't think so.
Okay. So now we're gonna do the COPM. It's called the Canadian Occupational Performance Measure. So this is going to be used to identify performance problems. It's any area that you struggle in and you're not satisfied with how you do it. This is going to help make goals for future interventions and future therapy sessions. So first I'm going to start with self-care. So the first part of self-care is personal care. So this includes anything about dressing, toileting, bathing, oral hygiene, makeup, hair, medicine management, or sleeping.
Just sleeping. I have a lot of trouble sleeping.
And is it like falling asleep or is that like staying asleep?
Both. I have trouble falling asleep, and then I have trouble with acid reflux that wakes me up, and I also have sleep apnea.
Okay, then functional ability. This is anything functional, so turning out of bed, bending down, getting in and out of cars, showers, climbing stairs, standing endurance, walking endurance.
Sometimes my ankle I have a hard time walking for a super long time.
Okay.
But I can do pretty much anything else with.
Okay. Community management, like driving, phone usage, making appointments, making a budget, anything like that?
I don't care for calling people on the phone. It's not my favorite thing to do.
And why would you say that is?
I just don't like it. Never have.
Okay, understandable.
I have to really psych myself up.
Okay. Productivity, paid or unpaid work, any areas of that you struggle with?
Nope. No.
Okay. And household management, you said earlier that cleaning was a problem sometimes?
Yes, because pain in my lower back from it.
Any other areas?
I don't think so.
Oh.
Vacuuming or folding clothes, anything that requires standing in a position for a long time.
So quiet recreation, this is any kind of leisure. Well, this is the leisure category. So quiet recreation, that's anything quieter that you do, sewing, knitting, weaving, any kind of hobbies, listening to music, watching TV, any of that you struggle with?
No, not that I struggle with. No.
Okay. And then active recreation, this is playing sports, taking care of pets, going to movies, going out to eat, anything like that.
No, I don't think so.
Socialization, visiting family, talking on the phone, hosting, writing letters, anything like that.
No.
Okay. So now I'm going to have you rate the areas of the problem areas on a scale from 1 to 10. This is how important they are to you right now. So 1 being not important at all to 10 being extremely important. So for sleeping, 1 being not important, 10 being very important. How would you rate that?
10.
And for walking endurance, on a scale from 1 to 10?
About a 5.
Okay. Calling people on the phone.
It's not very important. It's a 1.
Okay. Vacuuming.
Like an 8.
Okay. And folding clothes.
The same, like an 8.
Okay. Okay, so I just transferred all your performance problems to the front, with sleeping being 1, vacuuming, then folding clothes, walking endurance, and making calls. Would you say that's an appropriate problem?
Yes.
Okay. 10, 10, 8, 5, 8, 5. Okay, so now I'm going to have you rate them, your performance on them. So how would you rate the way you perform this activity now? 1 being not able to do it at all, 10 being I'm able to do this extremely well. Sleeping?
Not very well. 1.
Okay. And on a scale from 1 being I'm not satisfied at all to 10 being extremely satisfied, how satisfied are you with the way that you are performing this activity right now?
Like a 5.
Vacuuming, on a scale from 1 to 10, how would you rate your performance?
Like a 7.
Okay. And how would you rate your satisfaction about that?
Like a 4. I would like to be able to do it without pain.
Okay.
Folding the clothes is like the same because it's the same pain.
Okay. So a 7 and a 4 then?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And walking endurance on a scale from 1 to 10, how would you rate your performance?
Like an 8, I guess.
Okay.
I kind of push through the pain even though it's there.
And on a scale from 1 to 10, how satisfied would you say you were with that?
Like a 6.
Okay. And making phone calls on a scale from 1 being I'm not able to do it at all to 10 being able to do it extremely well.
Like an 8 because it's just the making. Once I'm on the phone, I'm fine.
And on a scale from 1 to I'm not satisfied at all, and 10 being I'm extremely satisfied, where would you rate that?
No, like an 8.
Okay. 15, 23. Okay, so overall your average of performance was a 6 out of 10 and your satisfaction was a 5 out of 10. We will then use these areas and problem areas to come up with interventions next time. Any
Sounds good.
questions?
No, I don't think so.